Hi Aries, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina. I'm a Swedish Australian working as a psychic, medium and artist. This will be the 5th reading I do for you guys. And you've heard it all before from other readers, but I will repeat it, and that is, if it doesn't resonate, maybe you should check another reader. Or maybe you should start by checking your other planets. And which planets you have in your astrological chart, you can find out at astro.com. And then you will know where your ascendant or rising sign is, your moon, your Venus, and your Mars. And that can give a completely different result when you look at the readings. Hopefully you will hear what you need to hear with, if not your sun sign, then with one of the other planets. So let's ask Spirit. What would you like to tell Aries? What does Aries need to know, please, Spirit? What does Aries need to know? Something fell out. A woman, a Queen in Swords, that's a Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, and a lack of communication with that Queen of Swords. So let's see. Maybe we have another man on the tarot thread, whatever, tarot line. Let's see. Yes, this Queen is first up on the table, so let's see what's happening. The tarot cards I work with are called the Goddess Tarot, and they're magical. They've taught me everything I know, and the whole of the major arcana is made up of different goddesses from all over the world and different time periods as well. So I wonder if I have a young Aries woman here. Yeah, I think I have an Aries father as well. At least I have a daughter and a father in fire. I think there's a problem here between the daughter and the mother. The mother is certainly this Queen of Swords. Here we are. And next to her is the Ace of Cups, which of course are overflowing sentiments or feelings. She doesn't really know what to do. There's been a disconnect between mother and daughter, and the mother doesn't really know what to do. Maybe the daughter's not so old. Maybe she's a teenager, because I see hormones. Yes, I see an imbalance of hormones. I can see that in this card. It's number 3. I don't really remember what it is in the classic tarot. But here it's called fertility, and it's represented by Estzanatlehi, a Mexican goddess who died or who wilted in the autumn, died during the winter, only to resurrect in the spring again. And when that comes upside down, then it's telling me that there's an imbalance in the hormonal system of somebody. And I'm pretty sure in this case, it's the daughter. I think she's a teenager. And yeah, hormones aren't fun when you're a teenager a lot of the time, because they make you think and feel and do things that you don't really understand. And in this case, I think the daughter has turned her back on her mother due to a new relationship. I think mom has found a new partner in King of Swords, so he should be a Libra, an Aquarian or Gemini, but he comes up. So he turns up in the reverse, and not feeling part of the family. And he's handling it quite well, though. He's handling it with his intellect. He loves his woman, and he understands children, which is very lucky for everybody concerned. And the father of this child, who's also a fire sign, isn't helping the situation. He supports his daughter. And yeah, so I guess things aren't all that great between or between ex-wife and ex-husband. So, but what's required here then? Let's see. Well, I can see it's all very karmic. Well, we could work that out, I guess. But the thing is, you need to communicate. Dear Mother, dear Queen of Swords, get in contact with your daughter. She needs to understand how you feel, and you need to show her that you understand how she feels. And also, draw a line. This is not acceptable. Maybe she's living at home, this girl still, this daughter. I think she might be. I don't think she's living with her father. I think she lives with you. But you haven't been able to talk for quite some time, but now is the time. When you're both calm, not angry, not in the middle or just after a fight. It's when you're both calm and in a good space. That's the time to sit down and talk and explain to her what's fair and what's not, and that you're no less of a mother for her because you have a new man in your life. And she doesn't have to see him as her new father, but she has to respect him, that's for sure, and she has to respect you as well. And I think she will. This daughter's also very loving and very generous. Well, she's just a teenager. So things will work out fine. Things will come into order. Things will come back into balance again. And she needs to be talked to and explain things, and also feel that she is loved and understood. Quite basic things, but that's the way we are when we're teenagers, that we don't necessarily feel that all of a sudden for whatever reason. So reassurance is the key word, I feel. That's what the cards have to say. Now I'm going to take some oracle cards for you too, dear mother of the Aries. They're called the Goddess Tarot, and they're a present from my soul sister, Julie, in Australia. Purification. Coventina is the goddess. Purification is the meaning. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Well, it's probably less of your body and more of both your minds, you and your daughters. Lakshmi also came out. Lakshmi is a wonderful Hindi goddess. She's the Wheel of Fortune in my tarot deck. And here she says, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So that's what the tarot cards confirmed for you as well. Then we have another deck. This is a yogic path made by Sahara Rose, written by Sahara Rose, and the artwork is made by Danielle Knoll. Yeah. So let's see. Spirit, what can you show our mother of the Aries daughter? This one, I think. Prana. So, I didn't say it, but there are deities, there are things from Ayurveda in here, spirituality, and I think that could maybe be, we'll see what it is. I think it's the life force. It's from Ayurveda, yeah. And I think it sits in the solar plexus, if I remember correctly. Prana, subtle essence of vital life force and breath, flexible and creative. When you're pranaful, you're beaming with vital life force. Energy flows easily throughout your body and you're at one with divine consciousness. You dance through life with fluid movement and your energy extends out of your body, felt by those surrounding you. You're in control of your breath and utilize it to move life force around you, bringing your mind, body, and spirit into balance. Continue to breathe into the light that exists within you. This is your connection to universal pranic energy. Yeah, but I feel maybe that was maybe a bit more for your Aries daughter. We'll take another one and see what happens. If you can get a message for yourself. Even though it's not your reading, you're very much a part of this Aries young girl's or girl's life. So if Spirit would be kind enough to give a card for the mother as well. Chinnamasta. Actually 2 cards fell out. And Satya. Chinnamasta, I know, is a deity. Let's have a look at that first. Chinnamasta, goddess of radical self-transcendence. You're waking up and experience the radical pleasures of letting go. Chinnamasta, the headless goddess, has come to guide you in this massive state of transformation as you turn passion into your spiritual energy. Kundalini, primal energy is rising and you've given up a role you once carried to step up more fully into your power. Don't feel fear in the state of transition. Chinnamasta's gift is to transmute the darkest of times into the most powerful of energies. Carry her fierceness as you tear off a former head you once had and experience the inner peace that comes with being divinely yourself. Yeah, there was something there in the beginning. Yeah, never mind. It's past now. But I think that's, you're being empowered here to, there was something about letting go, which of course is a big part of our work with teenage children. We have to let them go, but we don't have to do it from one day to the next. It's a slow process. But at the same time that we have the right to demand respect and tolerance of our life situation if we choose to have a new partner after a divorce, we also at the same time need to give the teenager space, more independence, not too much, just the right amount. So I'm looking at Satya now. Satya. Oh, it's from yoga. Truthfulness. You're moving toward your truth, peeling off all layers of inauthenticity that have been placed upon you by societal conditioning. So here we go. We have, many of us, I think, feel that we have to accept whatever our children say, because if we don't, we're not a loving parent. But a loving parent can set boundaries, and a loving parent can tell the child what they require of that child. Through this shedding, you're finally feeling truth's bare skin as you place your fingers upon your face, finally coming home to yourself. This truth, Satya, has been dormant inside you all along, waiting until your awakening. Through this process of understanding, unlearning, and evolving, you become a Buddhi, awakened person. Continue to step into this new paradigm of truth as you shed all false beliefs, narratives, and stories so you can emerge as your true self. Ask yourself, where and how can I show up more authentically in my life? What makes me feel like I'm living in my truth? Are my relationships in alignment with who I am at this moment? What masks am I still wearing to make me feel loved, secure, or significant? Very wise words there from Sahara Rose. Thanks for watching. All the best. Bye.